All rise.
This is Deeper Than Money. Talk to me. I want viewers watching my show to believe in themselves.
Judge Hatchett is compelling.
If he is not going to honor you, he needs to be gone.
Compassionate.
I don't want you to give up on your dreams. I don't. And I want to figure out how we get this straight.
She's powerful.
If I were in this situation, I would have put you out too.
And she's on the bench.
I feel like I'm being judged here.
That's what I do.
You're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett. Ellen Ingram is suing Jonathan Walters in the amount of $1,200. Ms. Ingram claims her uncle tricked her elderly mother into swapping sofas and says he took the new couch from her nursing home and put his old one in its place.
Ellen, you're in here suing your uncle.
Yes, Your Honor.
$1,200. Basically, you said it was a scam. He, according to you in the complaint, he really pulled a fast one over on your mother. Tell me what happened.
Yes, Your Honor. My 87-year-old mother. My mom calls me out of nowhere saying she is highly upset that her chair has been completely swapped out.
Now, how is he related? Is this your mother's brother?
Oh, no. This is my uncle by marriage. My late aunt, God rest her soul, third husband. I bought my mom a brand new couch. She's in a nursing home. She calls me out of nowhere saying how mad she is that her couch looks hideous. First
That's
of all,
not what she told me.
Oh, no.
That's not
don't
what she
start,
told me.
Right? Don't start. She tells me she's completely upset and that the couch stinks. I bought my mom a brand new sofa couch specifically for her and her needs, right? The same way I research everything that she needs in her home is the same way I researched this couch. And this con artist over here literally stole my mom's couch and gave her his crappy recliner and sofa.
All right, Jonathan, what happened with this couch?
Your Honor, I think my niece has a problem with telling the truth. I have evidence here showing that me and my sister-in-law made a deal, a verbal deal, and I also have a text message showing that she wanted me to bring over my 2 chairs in exchange for her couch. There was no con.
So, wait a minute. She just told me that her mother is in a nursing home and she's 89 years old. Was she in a position with mental capabilities to enter into some kind of agreement?
Your Honor, I have evidence right here. I have power of attorney of my mom. That's me.
And why? Why do you have power of attorney? I want to know what's been going on. I'm trying to understand the state of your mother's capacity to be able to enter into a trade. So why do you have power of attorney?
She has dementia, Your Honor.
That's what I'm trying to understand. Yes. Because you wouldn't have power of attorney if she had capacity to do for herself. That's what I'm trying to understand, all right?
Your Honor, yes.
Now, she's in a nursing home, and you told me that you bought her a couch. Do you have some evidence, pictures of this couch that was bought?
I do. I have pictures of the couch that I bought her, and I also have pictures of the couch that he put in my mom's house.
So how did the conversation come up with you and your sister-in-law about this furniture? Help me understand this.
Yes, Your Honor. First
Excuse
of all,
me 1 second. So let's look at the couches, and then I want to understand. Let me look at the couches. So the couch.
So you see that nice leather couch with suede, clean. You could see how brand new it is, Your Honor.
Yes.
Specifically for an elderly woman. That's a firm couch, so she doesn't sink into it.
All right.
Those brown raggedy couches that this scumbag con artist traded is what is over there. A recliner that my mom was having a hard time getting in and out of. It smells.
It's old.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so you've given me as evidence, you've given me the copy of the power of attorney to act on your mother's behalf, and therefore she is not able to act on her own on business matters.
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Then we see what you paid for the new sofa.
Yes.
You must have gotten this at a discount because it looks like it's worth a lot more than $1,200, quite frankly.
Memorial Day weekend sale, Your Honor.
Listen, I need to start going where you're shopping because, honest to goodness, that is a very, very nice sofa. Now, Jonathan, you got to explain to me how this lady in a nursing home will trade this beautiful sofa on one side for this couch, love seat, whatever, recliner set on this side.
I'll be happy to do that, Your Honor.
Please.
First of all, that huge couch gives her no room to maneuver around. She uses a walker, and that couch is just taking up too much space. We had a conversation, and I said, hey, my 2 sofas will look better in here and give you more room. I think we should swap. She agreed. She sent me a text message. I rented a truck. I hired some guys. I fed them, and we moved the couches. Now, 2 weeks later, she comes back and says, I stole the couch. Well, that's a lie, because I have a text message from my sister-in-law stating that we had a deal.
Now, come on, Jonathan. She's in a nursing home. She's 89 years old. She suffers from dementia. How in the world could you rely on what she said about this sofa?
Coming up on The Verdict with Judge Hatchett.
Come on, Jonathan. You can't really honestly believe that this is a fair trade.
Your Honor, I think it is a fair trade because...
Tell me why.
And later,
That you see this woman in a coffee shop and you decide that you're going to be her guardian angel.
Well, again, it wasn't necessarily my decision. It was God's.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett. The Verdict with Judge Hatchett is back with the case of Ellen Ingram, who is suing her uncle, Jonathan Walters, for fraud.
Your Honor, she is capable enough to use a cell phone and send me a text message. I think she's capable enough to make that decision.
You say, hey, Carol, I'm trying to work it out where I can rent a U-Haul and get some friends to help out with our trade. Does next Sunday work? She says, yes, that will be lovely. I'm excited to have some room to move around in my place. If I had bought my mother this lovely couch, brand new, with these lovely pillows, and I went in and I saw this furniture, I would be livid. Livid. And that is putting it politely. Come on, Jonathan, you can't really honestly believe that this is a fair trade.
Your Honor, I think it is a fair trade because
Tell me why.
we had a verbal agreement. My sister-in-law is not incompetent. My niece does not have a conservatorship for my sister-in-law. She can handle her own finances and her own affairs.
She didn't even see the couches. You definitely conned her. She didn't even see those couches. You started going more to the nursing. You started more visits when you saw that couch. You started coming over more. You started coming over more because you wasn't even visiting that much, Your Honor.
Well, first of all,
he's a
Your
con
Honor,
artist.
She shouldn't be in a nursing home.
That's what this is
My
what he
niece
does.
put her in a nursing home. What kind of niece is that? I mean, why is she in a nursing home?
And when did you get certified to decide whether she needed to be in a nursing home or not? If she has dementia, who are you to say that she shouldn't be in the nursing home? Are you willing to take care of her?
I don't have the space, Your Honor, but my niece does.
Exactly.
And I think she should be at home with her family.
Oh, okay. So you decided that she should be at home with her family and that she should not be in a nursing home. And you decided that this was taking up too much space and she should have this dirty, raggedy furniture instead.
Well, Your Honor, we both decided.
Yeah, but my mom didn't see.
Had she seen this furniture before?
Thank you.
No, she did not see it.
Thank you, Your
Until you
Honor.
showed up with it.
Exactly. But she knew what she was getting.
Okay, I'm going to rule on this case, Jonathan. Let me just say this, and I'm going to be done with this. If it were your mother, and you had bought this sofa for your mother, and you went to visit her, and that was that stuff in there, what would you have done?
I would have investigated and find out what happened. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm not going to make that deal.
You would have been okay with your mother having this raggedy furniture right here instead of that nice sofa over there? I'm just asking you.
If that's what she wanted, Your Honor, yes, I'd have no problem with that.
I think you took advantage of the situation.
Thank you.
Not only are you going to pay the plaintiff the $1,200, well, no, you got it at a Memorial Day sale.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was worth more than $1,200.
It was.
Right, and I don't know if you can get another one on sale.
I can't. Almost 2,000.
Your Honor, pictures can be deceiving. That's a very, very cheap couch.
No,
it's not even real
Your
leather.
Honor, you see the receipt. In Your Honor, you know he's wrong because he said, oh, I'll bring back the couch, but I have to pay for it. Because he knows
so
he's
you're
wrong.
willing to return the couch?
Absolutely, Your Honor. I'm willing to return it. I'm just not willing to pay for another truck. If she wants the couch, she can pay for the truck.
You took the couch out of there, and so you're gonna bring the couch back. Or I'm gonna give you a choice. You either pay for the delivery of the couch back within 7 days and remove this junky furniture out of there, or you will write her a check. Nope. You're gonna go to the bank and get a cashier's check for $2,000. What would you like to do? I'm giving you a choice.
Your Honor,
Nicer than I should be.
I would,
Thank you.
I elect to bring the couch back.
All right, bring the couch back. You got 7 days. Count them. 7 days to bring the couch back. It better not have a scratch on it. It better be spotless. And you should be ashamed of yourself. Karma is real. What goes around comes around. You might end up in a nursing home at 89 years old. And I would hope to goodness that somebody who is supposed to be family won't take advantage of you. Judgment for the plaintiff. Technically, the order is that it has to be back in 7 days. If it is not back in 7 days, you are to notify the clerk of this court, and there will be a judgment then entered and modified in your favor for $2,000. If there's nothing further, we will stand adjourned.
All rise.
Judge Hatchett has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to return the sofa within 7 days.
You know that couch is no good. I want my money back in full.
I will bring the couch back. Lose my number.
I don't want to call you no more, you scumbag.
Good riddance.
All over the sofa.
Coming up,
She's the one. Not only that, but I'm her guardian angel. I meant to be there to heal her.
Do you hear this, Your Honor? It's ridiculous.
you're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett. Chase Williams is suing Consuelo Jones in the amount of $3,180. Mr. Williams claims his girlfriend abruptly moved out of their apartment and says it's because she found out the lengths he took to date her.
You are suing someone you were in a relationship with.
Yes, ma'am.
You all shared an apartment. You're saying that she left you with holding the bag on the rent that was due, basically, in so many words.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Well, I want to know how you all know each other. How did you all first meet?
Well, it started a couple years ago. We were both regulars at this coffee shop, and she always ordered a vanilla frappuccino, and I found her absolutely stunning. I mean, look at her, Judge. She's gorgeous in blue and yellow, for starters. I felt like I was compelled to make a move, and actually there was a bit of sadness in her eyes. We actually had a spiritual connection when I looked in her eyes. And
Spiritual, really?
Did you all have a spiritual connection, or did you have a spiritual connection? Was this a mutual?
It was not mutual. Yeah.
I mean, I have a divine connection with God, and
Well,
I heard...
tell me more about that.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I'm actually ordained, and ever since I was a kid, I felt the hand of God in me. And when I look at her, I just hear his voice telling me that she's the one. And not only that, but I'm her guardian angel. I meant to be there to heal her.
Do you hear this, Your Honor? It's ridiculous.
Coming up,
And that's what triggered you moving?
Yes, I left. I
What did you say?
couldn't bear to be in the same room as him.
What did you say?
I said, I never want to see you again. How can you do this to me?
you're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett. The Verdict with Judge Hatchett is back with the case of Chase Williams, who is suing Consuelo Jones for unpaid rent.
It strikes me as a little creepy that you see this woman in a coffee shop and you decide that you're going to be her guardian angel.
Well, again, it wasn't necessarily my decision. It was God's.
So you see him in the coffee shop, and what happens?
I found out that he actually, before he met me at the coffee shop, he stalked me on social media.
So before you met her at the coffee shop, you knew who she was?
The barista did say her name quite often, Consuelo. And I sort of reached into the trash to see where she threw her credit card receipt away at, found out her last name, and then just looked it up on social media. And that's where I found her.
So how did you react to that?
Honestly, lucky for him, I was going through a very hard time. So, Your Honor, I fell for it.
You all meet, so then what happens?
The first 8 months, I would say, were amazing. I mean,
Tell me how. Why were they amazing?
I mean, we were in love, you know. Everything was great. It was like a movie. We ended up, you know, wanting to live together, and we found an apartment together.
So why did things go off the rails then? I mean,
The lie was that he, you know, we just met organically, and he had no idea about who I was, but really, the truth is he did know who I was. He did know my story.
how did you find out?
He told me.
What did you say?
Well, it was once we had decided that we were going to get married and have a family, I couldn't spend another day without revealing the truth to her.
Well, I'm glad you did. And how did you react?
I was pissed, Your Honor.
And that's what triggered you moving?
Yes, I left. I
What did you
couldn't
say?
bear to be in the same room as him.
What did you say?
I said, I never want to see you again. How can you do this to me?
Judge Hatchett's verdict when we return. You're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett.
Why not be truthful from the beginning?
God needed me to guide her in this way.
Well, I think that this is unhealthy in so many ways. I understand that you were vulnerable, but there's also a piece of you that needed to say, wait a minute. And so I do think that there ought to be some consideration on this rent. I'm not going to say you should pay all of it, because I think you were justified in getting the hell out of there, frankly. But I also think that you bear some responsibility because you all, as two adults, made the decision to move into this apartment. But I am going to split this, and so that you are going to pay him $1,500. But I am not going to make you pay all of this money, because there is a life lesson in this, too. You decided, as a grown woman, that you all were going to share this apartment and that you have a responsibility. There's nothing further. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $1,500, but beware.
All
I
rise.
didn't tell you could leave.
Let's
Get
wait on.
back in here or you'll be held in contempt.
Judge Hatchett has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $1,500. This has been a production of Allen Media Group.